Welcome, Princeton ISD teachers. Today we are going to talk about Canva.com. Last week you should have received an email. That was a real email, all right? That was not spam. This was something you were intended to receive. So if you deleted it, please go and look for it or find it, pull it back up here. And we want you to click that Join Now button and go ahead and log in with your school Google account. And you are going to have free premium access to Canva.com, as are your students. Your students are going to have access as well. You've probably heard me mention it before. You've seen it on Potty PDs, quick tips, all kinds of stuff. I talk about Canva a lot because I use Canva a lot. Canva is a free online graphic design platform that allows users to create and share visually appealing content. It offers a wide range of templates and features to help users create professional looking designs. So what are we going to receive by being a Canva education district? Everyone's getting premium access to all the premium features. There is nothing in Canva that you cannot use. Now you have total access to everything, as well as your students. You can also collaborate with your fellow teachers and your students, so you can share projects in the built-in Canva system. And more importantly, you're going to be able to take these templates that you find or create for your students to use, and you can now send those out in Google Classroom to get them started creating. But Mr. Brown, what can I make with Canva? Oh, my friend, you can make about everything. You can make your dreams come true with Canva.
You can make classroom posters, and I'm talking paper size all the way up to huge, giant posters. You can record screencasts. This presentation that you're looking at right now, I made in your presentations, you can add videos and music and animations and things like that. You can have your students create a book report, biography, graphic organizers, graphics, logos, seating chart, classroom decor, holiday templates, stationery, invitations, announcements, newsletters, professional documents, resumes, syllabuses, grading rubrics, infographics, worksheets, lesson plans, schedules, group work, brainstorming, mind maps, comic strips, flashcards, storyboards, whiteboards, interactive templates for class discussion, desktop background images, shirts, postcards, about me posters, checklists, slideshow presentations, videos, bookmarks, coupons, photo albums, yearbooks, certificates, invoices, an old school personal letter, as well as professional letter templates. You've got book covers, magazine covers, menus, websites, tables of contents, photo collages, letterheads, scrapbooks, and of course the coolest thing, AI-generated images, all right?
All of these things that I mentioned have templates. Let's see what I have learned. Frames, okay? These frames are shapes where you can paste an image into it. So you can see these frames on this screen here. We want to go find a picture of a computer, and we can drag that, and when we drop it onto the frame, it shapes the image to the shape of the frame. You can also resize and reposition the image inside your frame. So let's find a picture of a professional, somebody who looks really professional, to put inside this other little circle frame here. And we're going to drag that, drop it, and notice we don't see the person, so we double click it and we can slide her over. Boom. Now we have our professional right there in the circle. Filters and image searches. So let's say you're looking for a cat. Boom, you got cat graphics, photos, everything, videos. I can go to the filters and I can search for animated cats. Boom, I've got graphics. I'm going to see all those, and it has now given me all of the animated cats that I can choose from. Let's look for a skater. Let's find some skaters. Boom, we have some animated skaters that we can throw into our presentation. And those magic recommendations giving us really cool recommendations to continue on with. Let's use Canva to make a template. Okay, so I have my banner template there. I'm just going to copy it. I'm going to rename my banner template. So now I'm going to go in there and I can make a new banner. So I already have that set up to the size that I know my banner needs to be, say for a Google Form or Google Classroom banner, that kind of stuff. Notice you can go through the designs and look at all the templates that you can find. Use Canva to make things that you want to use in Canva. So let's say I want to make a video of Mr. TP, which I did a couple of years ago. Mr. TP did not exist. So I went into Canva and I found all these individual elements to build my Mr. TP. The letter and line spacing is another really big thing that you can change. You click that little icon there, and as you see, you can stretch and compress your letter spacing and also your line spacing, which is a big deal. It really helps you squeeze things into places where you need remove background. Okay, we've got remove background. So if I throw my picture of my alligator on here, I can then go to edit photo and then use that background remover tool. Boom, the alligator's background is now gone, and now I can grab those little handles and tighten the frame around the alligator, and then I could resize if I need to and position my alligator anywhere I need. The other thing I did not mention is font. Let's say we want to change the font of these pro tips. Right here, I've got my font options, and notice I've got a search bar here. Maybe I want to have kind of a typewriter looking font. So we have all these options here, so we can change that to American Typewriter. Lots of different options, all kinds of font styles. We can search Western, and we get some other options here. So there's a ton of fonts, and you will find some really cool fonts to make yours and your students' projects projects even more exciting. But Mr. Brown, how do I use Canva with my students? I'll tell you what, it is super duper easy. The easiest way is just going to be to have your kids sign in at canva.com, sign in with Google, and they're going to have access through their school Google account. Have them go find whatever template they need to complete the assignment that you've given them. They customize the template or they start from scratch. They can download it and then upload it and turn it into you in Google Classroom. Additionally, if you want to find a template that you specifically want your students to use, you can share that template. When you hit the share button, you do have an option to share it out to Google Classroom. Let's get your students practicing and working and learning with Canva. Maybe you want to do this yourself first too, just to experience it and play with it a little bit. Instead of doing an about me, let's have them do an about them. They're going to make an about me kind of poster about a friend or a family member. Maybe you want to have them find an about me template and apply it to maybe a historical person, a scientist or an artist or a mathematician, something that applies to your content area. Perhaps you want to have them make a desktop background. Well, you can see here, if they go make a custom size, they start from scratch and make a custom size. 1366 by 768 is the resolution for the background of their little Chromebooks that they've got there. So maybe you want to have them go and make a study guide, a very visual study guide over a topic that they're learning right now, and then make that study guide the background image on their Chromebook. That way it's always right there staring at them right in the face when they turn on the computer, and they might accidentally learn a few more things that way. Guys, that's canva.com. Again, so fantastic. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how much I love Canva. Thanks for checking this out, and I hope that you have a great time using Canva and using Canva with your students.